Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich, and I am back with a part 2 to my DVD update for April 26th, 2010. My part 2. Alright, so let's start out with a series. Another one of Mr. Rich's series that he gets that don't exist on real DVD, but how does he do it? Anyway, Misfits of Science. The only person I think to ever come out of this fame of Misfits of Science was Courtney Cox. It's essentially Misfits of Science. People that have like extraordinary abilities, like Courtney Cox has, for example, she has like I think telekinesis. There's a character in there, which this guy right. If you could see him, I don't know, the big guy right there in the back. He's really tall, but like he hits this gland on the back of his neck, and he gets like real short, like Ken doll size. There's a guy with glasses, like right where my finger is right now, and he can like go like this, and like a fucking like beam of energy comes out of his hand. It's quite an interesting show. They go around kind of solving problems and whatnot, like, you know, like average Joe superhero type shit. Really interesting. I think it lasted like a good couple episodes, like a good couple episodes, because I have it on 3 different discs, so it's got to be, I think it's like 12 episodes, I like to say, plus. Really good. I'm really surprised it's not released on DVD. I think there's an R2 version out that's really rare, but the version I have is like taped off the television. So, yeah, Misfits of Science. I recommend it if you could find it. I think there are episodes on YouTube for you to watch if you really wanted to see it. Movie that disappointed me just because it just fucking ended. It just ended. It was like real fucking awesome, real interesting, and then just it's like they shit the bed. Now, no, I can't remember if I talked about this movie before, or I talked about it with a friend. So if this is a repeat, I do apologize because it was just in my stacks, so I might just place it there. But Neon Maniacs. It's these like zombie-esque type characters that go around killing people. Like one's a samurai, another's like an archer, like another one's kind of like a barbarian thing, and it's just, I don't know, it's a decent film, and there's like really cool characters in it. It's like a high school girl like witnesses these Neon Maniacs killing I think the boyfriend or something like that, and no one believes her. Then it's just like this junior that believes her because she's like into horror movies, and he actually sees the Neon Maniacs. He tries to get them on film. The film doesn't work. They eventually like meet up and try to destroy the Neon Maniacs. But the thing that gets me is like it's a really interesting story. It has a lot of action. The special effects are pretty awesome. But then like literally the movie just fucking ends. It's like, okay, we're going to go into the area that the Neon Maniacs are at, and then the detective goes in there, and they're like, there's nothing in here. And then the detective goes back in after everyone leaves, and then he gets killed, and then that's it. End of fucking story. And the real cool thing about this is the Neon Maniacs get destroyed by water. It made me think of Signs. Yeah. I mean, I recommend it, but don't be surprised if you're pissed at the ending. But other than that, I mean, the movie's fucking rocking. So try to find Neon Maniacs if you want to see a decent monster zombie thing. Like, it doesn't really explain why the Neon Maniacs really exist. But yeah, check it out if you want. You can get it for ungodly cheap. Next is a movie I did like. And it's a shot-on-video film from the 80s, I'd like to say. Like the 1986 or something like that. But yeah. I was going to get this instead of Bad Biology at Chiller. And I didn't, and now I was like, dude, I'm so pissed off at this, I'm just gonna go buy it on eBay or Amazon I bought it off of. So, I got it. Psychos in Love, which I actually was in the midst of watching last night, but I figured since I'm almost done watching it, I might as well put in my update. About two, like, psycho killers, boy and girl, who find each other and, like, kill. You know, they find it, they're like, oh, this is awesome. You don't like grapes? I don't like grapes. Let's just go murder with each other and be happy. And it works. It's like a really dark comedy. And the artwork is just fucking awesome. I remember seeing this back when I was a kid in the Wizard big box. It was fucking amazing. This is actually one of the few I would actually still buy on the Wizard big box, just to have it like hanging up. Like this, the big box for Microwave Massacre I would still have. And there's another Wizard video that's really awesome. But yeah. Psychos in Love, I totally recommend if you're like a love story that's like, you know, obscure, like it's a little odd. There's decent gore in it, it's shot on video as I said, and check it out. I mean, it only has really like 6 characters really in it, but I mean, it has a lot of heart and you will laugh at least 2-3 times. Let's see here, we have 3 left. I watched this real quick the other day. I was in and out, but I did like it. It's called How to Be a Serial Killer. And it only has the one guy that I know from... My girlfriend said he was from, like, CSI or something. I don't really remember. I think his name is Matthew Gray Gubler? But yeah. This guy right here on the front, it teaches another guy how to be a serial killer, and he has like step-by-steps, and like in between it's like an infomercial, and like, you know, you can learn how to murder somebody in 10 easy steps. So yeah, it's quite funny, good dark comedy, and you know, it has a little bit of heart. Makes you think, you know, makes you care for the guy who goes around murdering people. I totally recommend this one if you can find it. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.